greetings you all, Team Pamela. Good morning. How are you? I hope you are well. I'm okay. I woke up feeling very okay. I thank God for that. And I thank you, my family, for always having time to come and watch my videos. Your support means a lot to me. God bless you all. And thank you to my new subscribers. Thank you so much for joining Pamela's World Kenya team. Welcome to my returning viewers, my returning subscribers, the keyboard reactors, everybody on the chat. Thank you so much for your time. I do not take you for granted. You are the best of the best. So we are going to check on Lynn interview with Dee Mwango. Again, we are going to check on Mura Senso coming out and talking about how people just accused him of having a lady in the room. A lady who wrapped herself with a towel, blue and white. First, like the video, subscribe if you haven't, and let me know what you think of today's video. It's very important to me, at least to know what you think of how the video was and how you want us to move forward, because some of these things we need to talk about them as a team. So thank you so much for your understanding. Thank you so much for everything. Now Mura Senso came out and really complained about us, especially reactors, talking about things which we've not verified. And all this time, we've been talking about Mura Senso and we have receipts. So I don't think there was nothing which was not verified there. If maybe you should say a misunderstanding, because if it is verification, there's no way you can go to Mura Senso. Please, Mura Senso, was this correct? Was this lady in your room? So such kind of verifications can never happen. But in my first video, because when I first made that video of Mura Senso with that lady, I saw that lady passing outside. That is what I saw. And I think going at Mura, I was right. I saw someone passing. That's why I didn't put her in my first video. Then later on, from you, nosy, my nosy subscribers, Pamela, you left this out. I went running. Then I brought it back again. Then I looked at it keenly. After looking at it keenly, I saw that this lady was inside here. Yes, Pamela, you didn't see something here. You have to listen to your subscribers. Your viewers saw this lady inside here. How come you didn't see her? Then I went and made a video. Then I went back and made a second video. But looking at it, I still believe my subscribers were right. Despite Mura Senso coming out here saying, oh, the lady was passing through here, the angle, sitting angle of Mura Senso, if that lady was passing, because according to Mura Senso, he's showing us the lady was passing, that is in front of Mura Senso. That is where he was showing us. But now with Mura Senso, he was not sitting facing his face. He was not sitting facing. Was it like that? I don't know. How was he sitting? Because that angle, Mura Senso's sitting angle, will determine everything. Was he sitting facing the back, facing outside? Where was he sitting? Because that is very important. But if he was sitting just beside the bed, then there was no way that lady was not in that house. Because if he gave the door his back, then that was a reflection of the lady passing, because that was the pathway now, like this. But if Mura Senso was just sitting beside the bed, then that lady was inside. You let me know, my people, you know it better. This sitting position of Mura Senso determine what Mura Senso is saying here. So we are going to check all that, and then we see what Dee is now telling Lynn Ngugi. Interviews which Lynn has done with Mura Senso, and now the sister. I've not seen an interview, and I think I've come out here and talked about it. I've not seen an interview. I've just seen a guest sitting with the host, just narrating to her what they have been doing. With her just nodding her head. Oh, you go watch my videos, you'll just see how disappointed I've been with Lynn. You cannot call yourself a journalist and just crossing your hand like this, just listening to someone, just telling you what they want you to hear, just what they want you to hear, the things which they have been telling the world. You came to interview them. Okay, I know as much as people want to make views, but also this is your career, Lynn. I'm very disappointed. I am very disappointed because I expected Lynn to ask questions, to ask Mura Senso this cry, which people have been crying, the land issue, the oppression in the village. I never heard her even questioning Mura Senso about all those things. With her, it was just, okay. So those ones should not be called like interview. You want to be a visitor or a guest to Mura Senso, just say, I'm going to be with Mura Senso and to be on Mura Senso's side. If you want to get something from someone, you don't just let them talk over you. Before you go there, at least you should have things to ask. You should have things to ask them. For instance, now if I go to Mura Senso, maybe I want to interview Mura, I will have to have a list of things I'm going to ask Mura. I have to ask questions. And before I go there, I have to do my research, and when I go there, I have things to ask Mura Senso, not what he's bringing me. And even when he's answering me, I have also to corner him or corner her, so that I can get to know the root cause of all this blame, which is they have been blaming people hate us. People cannot just hate you. Okay, you are on the ground, these people are telling you, people are hating us to the extent they want even to remove, Mura want to remove his house to go and build that house somewhere else. You don't even ask why. What is it that you've done to them? We never heard about that. Came to Dee Mwango, lied. Nothing was there which I could say it is the truth. Apart from now coming and trying to make it look like now they are to make it look like she's still close to Esther. You were given your jacket outside. You were given your jacket outside. We are going to check all that. First, let's see Mura Senso, and then we take it from there.
So in my live stream, some lady passed here, okay? And she was going to her rooms over there, I guess, somewhere there. Other doors, okay? And then people made videos saying, oh, see beds, like that, see. People made videos saying, oh, we've seen Marwa's new potential. Just because somebody passed here and you could see them from the other side, the internet went crazy. But you see, that is called wrong reporting. And that is very dangerous because you presume things. And I don't know why people are in a hurry to give information that they have not verified. And I think that is very dangerous, even though you are looking for content. You can actually presume things that can bring serious problems without you being responsible.
Mura Senso is addressing the reactors that whatever we reported was not right. That one can be dangerous to us. Okay, any wrong reporting is not good. That one is very true. But according to how I saw it, because first, I saw like someone was passing, for sure, 100%. Because I made 2 videos out of that. And then, as I said earlier, when I went back after I was informed you left one portion there, which you didn't analyze, Pamela, what happened? When I went back, I was convinced, I saw like Mura Senso, there was someone inside there. If that lady was not inside there, then Pole, asking for forgiveness is not something which is hard. How many times we've been preaching out here telling people, why can't you just say sorry? And then you move on. Sorry, Mura, sorry. But that does not make you be a saint there. So Mura Senso is complaining. But anyway, that is what I saw there. I saw a lady passing. But anyway, that one is resolved. Let's get to other business, because Mura Sensor is complaining because potential didn't like it. And with my thumbnail. My thumbnail was fire. This interview with Lynn, I just want us just to start with this one of Esther. And then I want you also to let me know if that is true or not true. Because visas are not things to be played with. Applications are to be submitted with the person who is applying. I don't know whether maybe rules have changed. I don't know, because the rules which are out there applies to all. It doesn't matter where you are. That is what I came to realize about this visa thing. About it, because it is something which I've done, the United States visa. When I was applying for my visa to the United States, I did it myself. I tried twice. So it is something which I went through. I know. No one did it for me. I did it myself. So when I heard Dee talking about Esther applying for her, I asked myself, has it changed? Because when I did mine, the questions which were being asked there were mine personally. So I was to fill them myself. So I don't know, maybe, I don't know, but I feel mine myself. When I wanted the United States visa, that is what I did. So let's go to the receipt and hear what Dee said.
I want to go to the Caribbean. I went to Jamaica.
Yes.
Hey, the Caribbean is just like Africa. Lovely people, warm people. And then along the way, God sends you destiny helpers.
Okay.
Guys, you meet people.
Talking about Jamaicans, our Caribbeans are very good people, just like Africans. You see, those are our Africans, brothers and sisters. So they were dear to you, they were good to you. And what did you give them in return? You people don't come for me. What did she give them in return? When they needed them the most. Even up to now, these people are still supporting you. They are still supporting you.
Not by coincidence. God knows why.
Yes.
And He knows what it will lead to. So some people meet them for a lesson. Some of them are
For a
destiny helpers.
reason.
Some of them, you just never know. So I remember I was in Jamaica and I met this one lady, her name was Esther. So we became friends and we could spend much of the time together hanging out as ladies. She could even host me in her.
I just want to know or ask, did this lady meet Esther first or Kino first? I don't understand, because all this time I knew that Kino is the one who introduced Esther to Dee. Or did Esther introduce Dee to Kino? This is now what I don't understand. All this time I thought Kino met Dee first, then Kino introduced Dee to Esther. But I'm seeing Dee jumping some of these things here. Because looking at things, she was very close to Kino, even than Esther. Okay, Esther was hosting her. But because of who? Because you should not jump. Just say Kino, even if you're married, you are very close to Kino. I want you to tell me that part. Did she meet Esther first? Then Esther introduced her to Kino? Or did she meet Kino first? And then Kino introduced her to Esther?
House. Then one evening, I told her, my dream is to go to the US, but now even this application in Kenya, you know how it is.
Yes.
It's even hard to get just an appointment. So I told her, I'm very confident.
No. That is a lie. Appointments are done online. So it is not that when you are in Kenya, it is hard to get an appointment. No. It is the same thing. It is the same thing, my people. I don't know whether there are changes out there, but when you are applying, it is the same procedure everywhere. It's not about, oh, when you are Kenya, you cannot get maybe an appointment. No. People get appointment. Because there you just choose dates. If you delay, that date is taken, just like that. But everything in Africa is always not good to her. But I see that one as a lie. Maybe you can correct me. And that's why we are discussing this. Just correct me, because me, I know when you are applying for these visas, it is just the same all over. I don't think there are other countries which are exempted from doing the things which other countries are doing. I think their requirements are just the same.
I'll get this visa, but I just need the opportunity to apply and try my luck. Hey, kumbe God had connected us for a reason. I just told her like that. And she was working as how do you call this? She was working in this IT section in a school where she was doing visa applications for this school when they want to visit other countries.
Wow.
Like now the US. So now she told me, I can do for you the application. But then we went to the computer, checked, there's no vacancy for applying.
Yes.
They were all books, and you know, they release them in sections. So she told me, I'll keep checking. If I find it,
I'll let you know.
I'll let you know. Guys, one day, now I was in Grenada. I woke up, I prayed. And the first call, I saw it was her call. I picked up, and she told me, you know what, Dee? I got a chance. I already did the application for you. Everything. I've even paid. What you need to do is come back, you repay me back, come back, because it's in 3 days you need to go for.
That is where I don't get. So you mean Esther had all your information? Because there, if you are applying, you have to say, this is your first application or second application or third application, because there is a place where you have to. Because everything is on record. So when Esther was applying for you all this, was it a fresh application? Had you tried before? Because if you had tried before and Esther didn't know that, and Esther just put like it's a fresh, that would have brought a problem. So it's like she had never tried to apply, because that option of how many times, when did you apply, the last time, it is there, that option, you have to put it there. For the first time, because she has never talked about that issue of, Esther doing this for her. And later on, how did it end? Jackets on the door. What did you do to her? When you went to the US, you just forgot about her. I don't want to go deep there. I was just trying to get to know if someone can apply for your US visa. That is what I wanted to know.
Having traveled in so many countries, I think you've been to almost 80 countries.
Yes.
What is the biggest misconception about Africa, and what would you want people to know about Africa?
Actually, when you're out there, personally I've been there, and when they ask you, where are you from in Africa? Oh, so many lions, is it safe over there? It's crazy, you know? But the truth is, the media has portrayed Africa to be something different that it's not. They'll tell you it's not safe, there's no water. So sometimes I even make fun of it when I'm watering the plants and all that. I'm like, guys, this is juice. This is not what we're watering our plants. You know, so they'll tell you.
Lynn, this lady should just tell you the truth. Okay, she's talking about the media, what the media has portrayed out there about Africa. Even herself, what she's been portraying out there about Africa, which some of them I'm going to put here. She's one of the people who has been giving that bad picture out there. This lady, when she was in Jamaica, she just told you she was in Jamaica. This lady used to say that she was not born in Africa. She just went there by mistake. She went there in spirit, but she doesn't belong to Africa. This lady has talked a lot about the bad roads in Africa. This lady hates her color. The fact that their family want Wazungu, or now she's married to Mzungu, she thinks she's a Mzungu. Even before we proceed, I just want to put a receipt to back what I'm saying, because she's talking about what the media has portrayed out there. How about what she has portrayed out there about Africa? Because she's one person you cannot trust. She talks like this, she talks like this. Yesterday when they were with the brother on the video where now she was living with the husband, I want to put what she talked about African ladies, and then you add 1 + 1 She's talking about the media, how the media portray Africans. And how about you yourself as Dee Mwango? Huh? How do you portray Africa, your country, your continent, where you come from? How do you portray it? Let's listen to this.
Oh, it's so beautiful. Lynn, where you got it, please order one for me. Hey, this is so beautiful. Look at that, guys. He has some taste. It's so classy. But I'm not convinced if it's him. I think it's for a lady.
It's mine.
You know, ladies, when you have a Mercedes Benz, they run to you like crazy. More so here in Africa. You don't need to talk. You don't need even to say hello. You just pass. They say hello by themselves. They sit in.
They die. They survive or not, they don't care.
It just passes, they sit in. It's true. Here in Africa, guys, people driving Mercedes Benzes, they're not regular people. That's the truth. It's not that cheap. It's not a walk in the park to buy a car here. You gotta work hard. And for a young...
You just heard everything she had to relate to Africa. Now, in Africa, just a second ago, she told Lynn what people think about Africa. And how do you think about Africa? How do you portray Africa yourself? You're sitting in a car with your husband, with your brother driving the Mercedes Benz. Now you are saying people who are driving Mercedes Benz in Africa, more so in Africa. When the ladies of when African ladies see them, they just throw themselves to those people. They just throw themselves to those people. You don't even need to greet them. The ladies are the ones who are going to greet you. Shame on you. If that is what you did to Peter, when you just saw the color like this, you threw yourself, Bolo. This is what you've always wanted. What is Benz? Imagine she's talking like she's not an African. And when she's talking with Lynn, she's saying how people portray Africa. Now your husband is back there listening to you. All these things which you are talking about, one day you're going to swallow them because this man is going to use them against you. The man is going to use them against you. You talk like you are not an African all the time, not only this time. Let's listen to her again.
Food, Lynn, where you got it, please order one for me. Hey, this is so beautiful. Look at that, guys. He has some taste. It's so classy, but I'm not convinced if it's him. I think it's for a lady.
It's mine.
You know, ladies, when you have a Mercedes Benz, they run to you like crazy. More so here in Africa. You don't need to talk. You don't need even to say hello. You just pass. They say hello by themselves. They sit in.
They die. They survive or not, they don't care.
It just passes, they sit in. It's true. Here in Africa, guys, people driving Mercedes Benzes, they're not regular people. That's the truth.
You know yourself. The husband is seated behind. And all these words, one day, they will be used against you. You are telling Lynn that what the media is portraying out there, it is not what is here. And what are you portraying yourself? If you can say African ladies, when you have a Benz, you don't even greet them. They will just run to you. You don't even need to talk. That is what you did. The moment you saw the color like this, you just threw yourself. And in the future, this lady will come here and cry because the things which she is telling the husband, all these things will be used against her. She's laughing, da 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 da. I don't like that laugh. Get another. We hear how she's portraying Africa, because according to her, it is the media which is portraying Africa bad, or painting Africa bad. But how about her? This is just one of them. Let's get to another.
Africa, we have to build our continent. First of all, to be respected. My friend, you go to those countries and you're like, wow. One of the things that always fascinates me when I'm in Europe, for example, my shoes never get dirty. Their roads are clean, everywhere is clean, good roads. We live in the village in Poland, but the roads are, I'm like, wow. So I think if Africa, we build our own continent, we'll...
Listen to Dee Mwango now. How she's portraying Africa. This is the same person who is telling Lynn what the media is telling people out there. It's not the truth. She's talking about in Europe, there are no bad roads. That's a lie. Remember, there was a time when she was riding the bike and she fell down. Why? Because it was muddy. She took another route, heading to the other village. Was it not mud? Did you not fall down? Was that not Europe? So it depends where one is. And also you have to understand, Africa is growing. And those are not the things which one should look at. Those are not the things that one should look at. As an African lady, as an African person, you should look beyond. Because looking at the roads, we are developing. Everything is here in Africa. I see her like, she's like a child who picks small, tiny things to give us evidence or as exhibit. Oh, when you are in Europe, your shoes cannot get dirty. Okay, better get dirty and then you have food on your table. Rather than your shoes are clean and you cannot afford to eat. Which is which?
More respect, because they know if they tell you at the airport, oh, no entry, you start crying, oh my God, I wanted to really come but now I cannot come, and then you're scared of going to your own home because you haven't built anything worth going back to. And
this is just a repetition with her and Bora says so. These homes which you are building, we know you are building, but not with your own money. And these people who are supposed to respect you, who are these people? Let people swallow what they can chew. Not everybody should go out there on the street and start begging. All these things which now you are portraying, you've worked hard for. These are money which you've gotten from those people, from Europe, America. These are donation. These are donated money. And I don't know why Lynn is not asking these people. I don't know why she's not asking them their source of income. What is YouTube paying you? Because you are also a YouTuber. You know what YouTube pays. You should ask. You just went there to be given stories or what? You just went there to be told stories. You cannot even ask questions.
The world cannot survive without Africa. It's the truth. It's the truth.
Even if we are...
Look at that now. She's talking like this. She's talking like that. If you know the world cannot function without Africa, why is it that when something small like maybe where you are coming from, the roads are bad, you brand it to all Africa. You brand it to all Africa. Even those people, they have their problem. But Africa is on your lips, always talking about bad about Africa.
I feel like we've built Africa already. The resources are in Africa. The food is in Africa. I mean, our shoes can get a bit dirty, but that's our soil. You get what I'm saying? Like, I feel like...
Better your shoes to get dirty and you're having something to eat. Here in Africa, people can cultivate, we have good weather, we have everything. Everything is not just about, oh, my shoes can't get dirty, oh, my shoes are always clean when I'm in Europe. Will you eat that clean shoe? Will you? Will you eat that clean shoe?
Let's talk about love, baby.
Yeah.
I know you have found love and you have also lost love,
Yes.
but you are a firm believer in love. Could you walk me through that?
Guys, as you know, life is life.
Yeah.
And I always tell people who watch me on my audience, I'm just like you. It's only that you see me every day on your TV.
Yes.
But
Now that is what she's always been telling people all the time. Oh, I'm just like you. It's only that you see me on the screen. So you think they were seeing you as what? What do you think you were before? Or what do you think you are? So when people see you on the screen, they should not just see you as one of them, as a human being. You are a human being. You are a human being. You are not a god. You are not nothing. So when they are talking to you as a human being. And that's why people expect you to behave like a human being, not supernatural. Because she thinks she's different. For someone to come and tell people that, oh, you people, I'm just like you, do not think that I'm different. That is someone who thinks that she's different. She is different from other people. All the things which she's doing are different from other people.
I'm human just as you are. I have my own challenges just as you have yours. They could be different, but I'm also human at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Although you want to judge me, you want want to tell me how I'm not good at this, how I'm not good at that, which is normal, but at the end of the day, I'm also human, just like you. But at the same time, I would want to say I really have an amazing audience that keep me going. So in terms of finding love, one thing for sure, after I started traveling around the world, I always told myself I would like to be married somewhere outside Africa for reasons being.
She had made her mind long time that me as Dee Mwango, I will never get married in Africa. It doesn't matter what. You heard her saying African women, when they see you driving a bus, they will just throw themselves. You will not even say hi to them. They are the ones who will run to you and say hi. So even her, she had decided long time, me, I have to be married outside Africa. By any means, whether I'm going to throw myself, because she's an African, according to her, what she has just said, what Africans, women do, they throw themselves to men. So this one also threw herself to this man. Let's hear how she threw herself.
I want also to explore other cultures. I can't just be born in this village and get married to my neighbor there and then we give birth, then our kids are just there. I want also to learn how to cook different types of food. I want also my kids in future, for example, if it works out, I want them to also have a second home. I want them to have a chance to go outside and see how the world looks like. So I always knew I wanted to find love from outside. But again, you may want something so bad.
If you decided, me, I will never rest until I get this, obvious you'll get it. So it doesn't matter how you get it. All you care about is getting it. And that's why you find, like, when this lady met Pero, it was like 1 month already they were married. And how the marriage was, for sure, what she said just applies on her. What she talked about African ladies just applies on her. She should just talk about herself, not African. It makes me feel bad when I hear her talk like this, like that, and rubbing African ladies or talking ill about Africa. This issue has always made me feel bad when I'm analyzing such an African lady talking ill about African ladies.
But God has the final say. As much as you want it to work out so bad, but God looks at you and is like, this is not what.
Because she has always wanted, Mzungu wanted so bad. She has always been trying to the extent she had to buy that Philippine guy, JB. She had to make him resign so that she can marry a white man, because this is what she's always wanted. She's saying it, I've always wanted it so bad, but you know, with God,
That's not my plan.
So yeah, just like any other lady, I always knew I want to be in love, I want to be married, I want to be a family person. But then along the way, some relationships don't work and some work. And people will judge you so much when one doesn't work. Not, they judge you like they have never been through the
Heartbreaks,
and
breakups.
So they will want you to feel like it's only you.
Lynn, come in there and ask question. What happened? What was making you have all these problems? What was the problem? Why can't you come in? These are now the time when you need to come in. You don't let her just talk and then No.
Going through this kind of type of thing, like a heartbreak. It's like they have nothing that has never worked out. So they will judge you so much. So I remember the first international relationship or love that I ever found was in Philippines. Then it didn't work out as I wanted. I really wanted it to work out, but I think that was not meant for me. And of course, you know how heartbreak.
She really wanted it to work. She really wanted that relationship to work. Because that is what she always wanted, Mzungu. She did all she could. Buying everything. Opening businesses to the in-laws, doing ABCD. But it didn't work because it was something which she was forcing. Forcing things, buying things. You can never buy love. You can never buy love. You can never buy love.
Sad. You feel bad. You're like, oh my God, I wanted this to work.
How about Michele Ponte? Why are you not dating? Why are you not dating Michele Ponte? Why are you starting counting with JB? Why not Michele Ponte? That is what I'm asking. Why are you jumping others? And she's not bringing Michele Ponte in the picture because it's like she didn't use her money on Michele Ponte by buying Michele Ponte. But she's talking about where she spent money.
You know, like you're running away from poverty, you want them to save you, you know? And for me, I always remind them, so I remind them, check my history. I'm not somebody who's being collected from the street.
People can talk like that according to how you're portraying it. You are saying you've always wanted it bad. Things to do with the relationship, you cannot say it a must. I have to marry a white man. I have to marry a black man. These are things you leave to God. But when you are saying you must, there must be something which you are looking for. There must be something which you are looking for, which makes you must.
I've had my life, I'm putting my life together, although it's not perfect, but I am trying.
Yeah.
So that relationship didn't work out. They judged me, they talked, all kind of things.
It is not what people did to you. Talk to Lynn now. What happened, then move to another. Not what people did. People will have to talk. Even you, as we speak, you are also reacting. Don't bring non-issues on your conversation when you are being interviewed. Just talk about the things, how they were. Forget about what judged you, who people judge you. Obviously, or you will be judged. Because you put your life out here. You will be judged.
But then I didn't give up. So I took a break from that, took my time, kept on traveling, chasing my dreams, building myself. And along the way, I found love again. Now this time around in Europe. Yeah, unfortunately today my husband is not
here now, meeting Pero. She has jumped a Tito here because she was dating a Tito here in between. When she was at the coast, she made a live stream and she was talking about, now I'm in a better place. I'm happy it happened like this because this one never wanted me to build my dream house. You see, that was also a relationship. So she should not tell you that from, she should not say that she took time. She never took time because she was dating a Tito. Can you remember, guys? But because the husband will see these videos, she doesn't want to show the husband a Tito was here. Your husband knows because where did he get you? He is your follower.
Yeah. If only I knew you were coming, maybe be around. Because currently he's traveling around East Africa.
Yes.
You know, right now he's traveling there. So I thought
I saw him in TZ.
Yes. Right now he's in Rwanda already. So I found love again in Poland. It's working out. I never saw it coming like that quick. We met. And then within a short period, but before we met, I had traveled so much around the world. I got to a point that I was tired. I remember this time I was from Belize. From Belize, I passed through the US, and then I came back home.
When she passed through the US, remember when she was coming from Belize, this lady told us that she's going to have a travel buddy. That was a Tito. So she was not single. Even when she came home, she was still seeing a Tito. Guys, this lady can lie. She thinks we forget this. Even her, she knows she's lying. Meeting Peter was just like, Tua, and she was still dating a Tito. It is not that she took time, no. She wanted a Mzungu. And seeing that a Tito is black, she never wanted blacks. Even though Atito is in the US and having his own gym. I don't know what he's doing. He goes to the gym, you know. We've been watching his videos. And meeting Atito made her go to the gym. Even when she was in Jamaica, she wanted to enhance her body. Who forgets all these things? We cannot forget this. So if you are forgetting them, do not sit there and lie to people. When you want to talk about love, just talk. Because you came here and told people that you broke up with a Tito, or a Tito broke up with you because you didn't have time for him, because it's like you are talking to this man who is your husband now. So you are dating two men at a time.
That was last year, January.
Yeah.
That was 2020 what? 2025. January. So I was back home in Africa. Now asking myself, I've traveled so much, I'm kind of exhausted.
Yes.
I think I want to do something a little bit different. That doesn't mean I've stopped traveling, I'll come back. But again, I think I'm so exhausted because it was kind of a little bit too much. You know, when you... And I moved out. I went to live at the coast in Mombasa because I love the beach and all that. So I was there navigating, thinking every day, meditating, what can I do, what can I do? And
Lynn come in and ask her, how long were you in the coast? Because in January, you came back to Kenya, you went back to Nyabohanse, already you moved to the coast. How long did it take you to get this your love? And how long were you single?
Just had one thought. I told myself, I think now it's time to start building. So I have my brother, I always listen to him so much. Like, I love his guidance. And at the end of the day, I'm ready for a relationship. It has been a while now.
Yes.
Like 3 years, 4 years down the line. Now I think I'm kind of ready.
No. You are dating a Tito.
So I'll just pray over it and be like, God, you know best. So I'm just waiting for that time. Then it happened that I had met my current husband before, actually. So, and then we got back together. We just picked up the conversation and all that because we had initially met and I had just came home. And so I was just there, not thinking much. And then, boom, we started talking. From one conversation of, hello, how are you doing? Everything was so quick.
Because everything was so quick, she wanted a Mzungu. Do not forget all this. When she started, she said she has always wanted this. And she worked very hard in the relationship which she had with JB. And it did work. So when she got this one, because it was very fast, according to her, she had to do everything. This man came back. This man came to Kenya within a month. Whether this man was in Kenya, we don't know. Because Dee just went to meet this man in Nairobi. And by the time she was meeting this man already knew Kiswahili, like all of it. It's like he knew everything. So all these things, Lynn is not asking. Where did you meet in the first time? Where did you meet now the second time? All this Lynn has left out. So what are you interviewing? You have to ask these questions. She should not just be talking to herself just like that. And that's why I feel like I am very disappointed. As she continues how they got married, how the dog ate the papers. The dog ate the papers. The Isaac ate the papers, and how the papers were ironed. There was nothing which Lynn asked, so I cannot say the interview went as it was supposed to go. No. The interview went as per what Dee wanted. So my family, that is all I have for you. Thank you so much for your time. God bless you. See you again in my next video.